Happy Foodie Friday, friends! No, I'm not in my car. I'm somewhere else extremely special. That's right. I had to come back to my childhood home as we wrap up Women's History Month so that I can break bread with the most beautiful woman in the world. See what me and mommy are cooking up.
Okay. First of all, this is very, very unique. I have never in life brought anyone this close to my very personal life. But I cannot let Women's History Month go away without talking to the woman, the first woman that I had inspired me. I could talk all day about my mommy.
She's being too nice and too sweet. You ought to see them when they get together as a whole.
So how many kids do you have?
I have 6.
6 children. She's popping it for pimp, y'all. I said I'd rather mop the ocean before I have another child, but so I don't know how she did it.
Okay, you guys, so I am sitting down with my mom. As you guys see, it is crawfish season, so no, I'm not taking you to an actual place or restaurant. We got this. You want to guess where we got this from?
I would say Bayou Seafood.
Bayou Seafood. Okay, so Bayou Seafood is on the north side. It's by my mom's house. Absolutely amazing. You guys can see that. Woo woo, baby, it looks so good. I cannot wait to dive into these crawfish. I actually have a budget for crawfish, okay? I really do, I'm telling y'all. So it is a food segment. So like, where's my favorite place to get crawfish? When I'm over here by my mom's house, Bayou Seafood. You can dine in, but you can carry out. I always carry it out and come home and sit down and eat with my family. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what this woman is faced with. Number 1, my mom is a lupus warrior. Number 2, she has high blood pressure. Number 3, diabetes. She also has a brain tumor. That part of it is still left on her brain. She has chronic fatigue syndrome and chronic depression. Let's rewind a little bit and go back to the beginning. When you first found out that you were ill, how old were you?
28. 29. Yes, that's when it became visible that something was wrong. At first, I was having little light headaches, and as I got older, you know, the headaches were like migraine headaches. One day, I was talking to my mom about the headaches, that they were getting really bad, and I was seeing these flashing lights, and I told her that I think it was due to me being anemic. And so she said, why don't you go and get yourself checked out, Debbie? I said, I am. And that very day that she was really adamant about me seeing a doctor and her going with me is when I had my first grand mal seizure. Right there at Dawes Park is where I had it. But then afterwards, I ended up in the hospital due to a medication called Dilantin. I had a severe allergic reaction to it until the point they gave me 72 hours to live. Her second mom, Vivian Walls, was like my big sister. She and my sister were there to bathe me down with cold water. I thank Jehovah and I thank them for being there for me.
And a lot of people don't know that part. So again, I'm like literally, if you know me personally, you do know that I have a second mom. I have an adopted mommy. But if you don't, then you guys go. I'm the only one out of my 6 siblings that is adopted by someone.
I called them my big brother and my big sister. They were my spiritual brother and sister. But to me, they became my fleshly brother and sister when they took my baby in. They took my baby in and she was like 2.5 months old. And to help me, because I had 3 other children.
They share me. So I'm special. I have 2 mommies. And I'm going to put her somewhere. Where is she? She's going to be right here. She's going to be right here in the little block. Now, I don't know how y'all eat crawfish. But where I'm from, you got to hit the head.
Oh, no.
Mama, you got to. All right.
I hate eating the head. They love it.
It's amazing. They have 3 flavors. They have a ooh la la, which is spicy. They have a Bayou. It's a Bayou sauce. And they also have the garlic butter. I got the garlic butter for us today. Mama, what's your favorite memory of?
It's so many. My favorite about is that was born for the camera. You hear me? She was born for a mic. She's in kindergarten, and they gave her a special part in the kindergarten program. And so when it came her turn, she stood up and she walked over to the teacher that had the mic, and she was to sing a song. Let me tell you, her sleeves on her dress, it was such a beautiful dress. It was a dress that her second mom had made for her. So here she goes. She steps up to the mic. She steps up to the teacher, rather, and she pulls up her sleeves. She grabs the mic and she starts singing. After this, and I'll tell you, she did very well. Very well. Her second dad, of course, he cried. And I asked him as I was sitting next to him, I said, "Are you crying?" After she finished, she didn't want to give the mic back. After she finished. And so this is not surprising to us to see her do this. I don't even know what to call you. What to call you? What to call you? I got rid
Mom. One of my very fond memories of you was the little boy that would come over here and ask, could he spend the night? He was Oshi's friend.
Oh, yes. It was two boys.
But that guy that did that, you told him no or something like, didn't I just tell you no or something? He got mad and he cursed at you when he was on his bike. And he took off on this bike, you guys. And when I tell you, my mama walked him down. Like, she literally just took off running. I think that's when I learned that, oh, mommy used to be a track star back in the day. Mommy used to run track, and that was a dream deferred for you. You had a perfect bill of health. What would you have?
I did want to be a Bethelite. Yes, that was one of my goals. And also when I was in high school, I wanted to run track. I ran track a little bit, but I didn't pursue it because of my first goal.
I am writing a book. Oh. Totally Randy's Destination.
Oh, okay.
Because I've had a couple of times where I've faced death, and for some reason it was like, not today. All right, I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I could literally sit here and talk to my mom all day long. I could go live, let y'all in on our conversation, because let me tell you something. This woman here is where, like, when y'all are on the north side, okay, come to Veterans Memorial, check out Bayou Seafood. There's a lot of other crawfish places. Of course, I love crawfish in Louisiana. That's the culture. That's where my dad is from. They really do it right down there. Y'all tune in with me next time. Don't come to my mama's house. She really be inviting everybody in. Like we
didn't know why they wanted to come here to Ma Bell's home, but that's what they would say. Let's go to Ma Bell's home.
Mama's house was the house, okay? So y'all don't be popping up in my mama's house. She really not gonna turn y'all away. But y'all tune in with me next time to see if whatever I'm eating is totally worth the wait. Make sure y'all can send me suggestions too. Like, if you want me to try something, if you saw a restaurant you want me to try. I love y'all. Yes. Bye.
Take care. Y'all be